Hello, it's me, Mario. Woohoo! You're watching Nintendo TV #1. Yahoo! Hello to all of my friends at Nintendo D. It's me, Mario. Woohoo! #1.
Yeah, hello Charles Martinet.
Hello.
It's great to have you here. It's a pleasure to finally meet you. We've heard you for 20 years in Mario games and now we have the opportunity to talk to you.
Thank you very much. It's great to be here. Gamescom is such a wonderful show. It's great to see all the Mario fans and Nintendo fans and all the gamers in Germany come out. What a wonderful event. It's really great.
Yeah,
We're really proud of it.
Yeah.
You should be very proud of it. It's a gorgeous show. You know, it's a thrill to be here. I just met a whole bunch of Mario fans, and they're enthusiastic and happy to be here and joyful. It's great.
And the same about you. I see you're always smiling and happy to be here. You just see that you like what you do.
Yeah, it's what life's about, is having fun and joy, and what could be better than being in the middle of millions of people that are just loving it, you know?
Exactly. So I'm starting with some easy questions.
Sure.
Most of them you might have answered one or the other time already, but we just...
A million times. I would
Maybe.
say.
That's all right, I'm always happy.
We just heard it on the Nintendo booth, but I also want to ask it. You're the voice of Mario for almost 20 years now.
Yes.
But how did you get the job?
You know, I crashed an audition 20 years ago. A friend had called up and said, come in, do this audition. It's for a trade show in Las Vegas. And I said, I am not going to do that. I am a professional. I do not crash auditions. What's the address? And I went and they asked for an Italian plumber from Brooklyn, talk like a video game, and whenever you stop talking, that's your audition. And I'm thinking, you know, hey, how you doing? I'm a plumber from Brooklyn, all right? You know, hey, don't bother me, I'm working here. And I thought, that's too weird and crass, and you know, I want to be something nice and, you know, and fun. And I just was sitting there thinking about what in the world is a video game. The only thing I knew was waka 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 waka, you know, you know. And so all of a sudden, I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden what came to me when I heard action was, hello, I'm a Mario. Let's make a pizza pie together. You will get some sausage. I get some spaghetti. We put the spaghetti and the sausage in the pizza. Then I'm going to chase you with the pizza. If I catch you with the pizza, you got to chase me with the pizza. Let me make a spaghetti. And I just don't know what I said. I just kept making things up until I heard, cut, stop talking. Stop. There's no more videotape. Thank you. We'll be in touch. And I thought, you know, we'll be in touch is the actor's, you know, way of goodbye, well, you know, never see you again. And of course I walked out the room to go watch the sunset, and he called Nintendo and said, I found our Mario, I got him. And mine was the only tape that he sent up, and Mr. Miyamoto heard it and said, woohoo!
Yeah, that's great. Okay, next question. It all started with Super Mario. Now you're speaking Luigi, Wario, and many more.
Yeah.
Which one is your favorite character, and maybe which one is your
Mario,
besides Mario, and which one is your least favorite character?
Mamma mia, I love Mario. No, I hate the Wario. Oh, rotten day. I like Luigi, Mario. Why nobody like Luigi? Baby Luigi, very shy. Baby Mario, let's go. Wahoo! You know, I absolutely love them all. I can't say, you know, who do you love the least? I absolutely love them all, and each one is wonderfully. They have their character and their characteristic. But of course, my favorite is easy. That's Mario.
Yeah, okay, that's easy.
Mamma mia.
Okay. Then one question from one of my colleagues.
Sure.
Do you have any creative input on how Mario sounds?
You know, we have so many things that we get together. We get the scripts, and we get videos, and so I get to see, like, woohoo, that sort of action, so I can put the sound to it. And with the scripts, we work with the scripts, and we also improvise, so we get extra input and things. There are a couple of things that I remember vividly that were really fun in Mario 64, when you put the controller down, the spaghetti, ravioli, mamma mia, you know, that was really fun playing that, and, you know, and thank you very much for playing my game. Things like that. I just remember every line so much. And when I play the games, I hear it, and I go, oh, I remember what take that was. Okay. I can forget if I did another character, but once I hear it, I go, oh yes, and then, you know, then it all comes together. Okay. Like I did the tour guide in Mario Sunshine. Welcome to the Isle Delfino, you know? And I'm like, oh, I forgot I did that, you know, it's like really fun.
Okay, I didn't know
They're
that.
all so much fun. I think the great thing about Nintendo is over and over and over again, you know, it's like innovation and fun. They're all about creating the most fun games that you can possibly create. And so, you know, every time I go in the studio, it's nothing but fun, you know? And from platform to platform, from the 64 to the DS to the Wii, each time a revolution, and now the 3DS, which is coming, you know, each time you can go, oh wow, that would be fun. And then once you see it, it's like, oh my goodness, it's so great. When you think of 3 dimensions, you know, everybody goes, oh yeah, 3D, put on the glass and you, okay, yeah, great. But when you open up the 3DS and you look, everybody does the same reaction. Oh my gosh.
Definitely.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely.
You know, it's amazing like
Yeah,
that,
it's
you know?
really
I mean,
great.
it's just, and that's Nintendo, and what a profound joy and honor for me to work for a company that creates and innovates and is all about fun.
Yeah, definitely. Nintendo is all about fun. That's the key word, definitely.
Fun.
Yeah, fun.
So, a while ago you said in an interview that you wanted to speak Link, but Miyamoto said, well, Link, no, he don't speak.
You know, that's right, yeah.
But how would Link sound? I think you have thought of something.
Could you say something?
You know,
as Link?
I can't because I'd have to get the script from Mr. Miyamoto to do that.
Okay.
But it's interesting, you know, one of the great things about Mr. Miyamoto knows exactly what's right. He is a genius on video games. You know, people ask me sometimes, do you think Mario should talk more? Shouldn't there be more dialogue? Shouldn't there be, you know? And I think, well, if it was me, I'd say sure. But I trust that he knows exactly what's right for video games, and it's true. Every time you play a video game that is made by Mr. Miyamoto and his creative teams, it's amazing. You know, and talk about fun. Mario Galaxy came into existence out of just pure joy, and let's create something that's really crazy fun. His people kept creating things after the game was out because they had so much fun creating the planets and the gravities and the flights and the stars and the, you know, and the new power-ups, you know. So he saw that they kept creating and said, let's make a game. Let's make a sequel right now. And it's the only time that there's ever been a sequel on like the same platform. Right?
Yeah.
The Wii and then the Wii again, and so close. And yet,
3D, on the Super Nintendo there was Super Mario World 1 and 2, but they were extremely different. They were
Exactly.
Different games. It's just, it really is remarkable, you know. It's all born out of fun.
Yeah, definitely. So I think we have one question left or two.
Sure.
So I know that's a really bad question, but can you tell us something? Is there a new Mario game coming out for 3DS or something?
You know, of course I can never say what's happening, but you know that, I mean, it's Nintendo.
Yeah.
There are things there that are going to be more fun than you can imagine. I mean,
That's
imagine.
all we wanted to hear.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward for a 3DS Mario because I really ask myself, how would Mario be in 3D? And that's
In real 3D.
I mean, Super Mario 64 was 3D. We say, oh, Mario in 3D, and then it's Mario in 3D,
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Whatever. 60.
Just imagine all the great games in 3 dimensions in that 3DS. Imagine any of them. It's going to be absolutely spectacular.
So we have a question for everybody who just said, okay, well, if Nintendo in 20 years says Link has to have a voice, I want to be that voice. If you want to start a career as voice actor, what do you need and what is the best way to start?
You know, that's a great question because to me, I always say you should do what you love in life. And if you want to be a voice actor, you should go be a voice actor. The best way to do that, I think, well, I can tell you the way I did it because I don't know what the best way is. I was an actor. First, I didn't want to be an actor at all. I wanted to be a lawyer. Then all of a sudden, I wasn't going to be a lawyer. All of a sudden, someone said, come and take an acting class. I said, I could never take an acting class. I could never be in front of people talking. And now that's what I do. So, you know, you can surprise yourself. And once you discover your passion, your desire, then you go for it. And I think learning, taking classes, you know, getting a degree, if you can get a degree so that you have something else to do as well. Because, you know, you won't necessarily make a great living being a voice actor right away. So having a second career, having an education, and then keep doing it. You know, as you And as an actor, you study people, the way they sit, the way they talk, the way they nod, the way they, and you look at characteristics of someone, or, cartoon characters, watch cartoons, and you hear a SpongeBob voice, or you see somebody with a big jaw who might talk like that, and you start doing it, and you study, and then when it comes to auditioning and doing the job, you let go of all that you've ever learned and all that you've ever observed and all that you've ever watched, and you have fun.
SpongeBob is a good keyword, because I think SpongeBob here in Germany is a voice you recognize really, and he also make a theater appearance, although his voice actor is not SpongeBob, of course, and there was a German comedian who said he was in the theater and he came up and he said, SpongeBob! And so do you have any problems? Do you work on other projects on Super Mario, and are there, that's Super Mario, are there moments where you talk and someone says, oh, Mario?
No, it's the gray hair that lets people know that I'm Super Mario. That's Charles Martinet, he's got that gray hair, But people do recognize me, and that's always very nice. And I do other jobs, but of course, my favorite thing is Mario. And what could be better? Here in Germany, at Gamescom, what could be better?
So would you say you are a lot like Mario?
I aspire to be more and more like Mario all the time, because the character is so great. He falls in love with a princess and rescues her. He spends his whole life when he faces adversity, he faces it without, wahoo, let's go, yeah! And what could be better than that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks again. It was an honor to meet you and
really
to speak to you.
Thank you very much.